the truth, big dog. What you staring at, Bubba? Yeah, I ram this genre like I couldn't wait for rubbers. Now everybody grabbing, trying to ask a bunch of questions. When I did the same thing, they said your boy wasn't impressive. Now my pocket's full of money, and I'm trying to dodge the sheriff. Yeah, I'll make a million songs, but I don't care if y'all don't hear 'em. Real recognize itself like it's looking in the mirror. Yeah, I burn like liquor, hot as old mineral spirit. Music Road tried to ban me, cause mama raised a rebel. Pop the clutch, hit the pedal. Coming down with all this metal. Yeah, I'm talking guns, Bubba. When I mean that, I got several. Southern boy, Christian raised, and I don't make deals with devils. I'm a decent land.
Hey, you'll have to stop at Bray's Orchard on your way out of town. Our friends at PHARM CBD have partnered with Bray Orchards to reopen that popular agritourism spot on the south end of Trimble County. Some of your viewers may remember visiting there when they were younger. At Bray's Orchard, you can get some homemade ice cream, a full line of PHARM CBD oil products.
Yeah, I picked up some of that salve on the way back, 1,000 milligram CBD, and I'll tell you what, man, that stuff is some good stuff.
So is that your shoulder or your knee?
I got a little tennis elbow. Yeah, I got an injury on my elbow, my tendon, and it's kind of chronic. And I put.
So in the evening, you put some of that on there?
Yes, sir, I do, and you know, it's helped out a lot. Helps with that. A CBD is really something.
Those guys started making that stuff last year at one of their farms, and this year they're growing their own supply. So if you head down toward the power plant there, Wise's Landing, you can't miss it. There's probably 50 acres of it down there. What they did is they healed the dirt up, and then they laid this white plastic mulch. And the plants are in the white plastic mulch, so it retains moisture and suppresses weeds. And I really don't know that much about the process from this point forward, but I've been following them on Facebook. You can like PHARM CBD.
Yeah.
PHARM is spelled PHARM, you know, sort of like pharmacy.
Yeah, I'm curious if any of them does wholesale. If anybody watches this and you know, they're interested in getting some of this authentic Kentucky grown hemp CBD, it's good medicine, and it's highly recommended. Anybody want to give it a shot, they can either contact me or we can pick you something up. I'm not sure if they have an online store. Probably not. Do they?
And you can also visit them at the Kentucky State Fair. They have a booth there this year. And
okay.
I saw them at the National Farm Machinery Show in Louisville last year. So they're making some trade shows here locally. And like I said, they got a Facebook page, PHARM CBD. They got a retail outlet here in the county. So check that out.
It's a booming industry.
I heard that there's 12,000 acres in the state this year.
I think it's going to rescue the ever fading burley.
There are a lot of tobacco farmers that are transitioning over into that.
And what do you and your dad
well, if we see an opportunity to help supply somebody like PHARM or another, that would probably be our niche. Lacking the retail outlet, lacking the infrastructure to do the processing that they've already invested in, and for me personally, lacking the time with a full-time job to do that too.
Yeah, what I think is going on here is, you know, the industry is moving in. These people will give the farmer the ability to take that, extract that CBD oils or whatever they do. There'll be processing plants.
What I saw happening in their operation is the plants were started in the greenhouse just like tobacco. I have seen some growers in the state planted out in the field just like tobacco. The spacing between the plants is a little greater, so they changed the cog on the transplanter, and that's about it. And then of course, like the guys at PHARM CBD, they're laying the plastic mulch down, and I think that cuts down on your weed control problems. And I don't know if they're putting maybe a drip tape under their plastic mulch so that they can do some irrigation through the drip tape. It takes a fraction of the water to put it through that drip tape as it does to blow it overhead like we're going to do here.
I do know from paying attention to one of the main suckers of manpower and resource, like they need, like on a typical farm, they'll need one person working a 40-hour shift just dedicated to watering. So if they can eliminate that by putting down some, you know, tape,
Well, and with his location, he's right next to the river.
Yeah.
Or he could possibly have a lake on his place too. I haven't spent any time down there yet. I've just seen some video on their Facebook, but
well,
it's very interesting, and I'm not opposed at all to getting involved in that. It's just waiting for the right opportunity to present itself.
Okay, well, it's lucrative because if you can get an end product, and it's not complicated. To give you an example, they got a little jar of honey. I don't know how much it is, maybe two ounces, maybe. A bottle like this, $45. The CBD salve that I got was $10, and that was a sample. I think it might be a fifth or a half an ounce or something, maybe like that little. But it goes a long way. It's 1,000 milligrams dose. So I mean, it's it's potent medicine. But in that byproduct, the medicine, the oils and stuff like that, if you can get that extracted and processed and be able to sell that somehow, that's a good margin there.